These modern women are out here selling box like they work overtime at Home Depot and then maybe even pick up a second shift at Lowe's. Unreal.
Talking to me and he ain't got no money. This all I hear.
I am sick and tired of seeing these women dry begging on the internet.
If you had to put a price on your
to put a price, I ain't gonna lie. I need at least 25, at least. But I'm 25. Like start.
Like $25? Yeah, maybe that's a good running rate for that. Used, ran.
Honey, okay.
Huh?
Honey, okay.
K, 25,000.
You have a full chesticle piece, and you're talking about 25,000, baby girl. If you were a used car, you wouldn't even be worth 25K.
Shots fired!
25,000.
The dating pool in Atlanta is for sale. Trust me. These women out here selling cats. I said it.
That's why I think if more of these women just admitted that they were selling cat, like they worked at a freaking shelter, an animal shelter, then we'd be good. I think men would be cool with that.
Again, these women out here selling cat. They're not looking for love. They're just looking for finances. What bill would you pay for them? That's all that matters right now. And me being around
cold peanut butter, Jeebus.
Athletes, entertainers, niggas with money, bro, I see what these women are willing to do.
Gotta be AI right
And
there.
if you gotta sell coochie to someone to get what it is that you fucking want, sell it.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Sell your shit. Sell it. I said you can. Sell it. Get what the fuck you need to get out these niggas. Sell that shit. I can't participate in
Scrubs that slay. This is a nurse, y'all. It's a CNA, y'all. I tell y'all about these nurses and CNAs, bro.
that. Unfortunately, my husband is out there. I'm somebody's wife. And they not gonna like it if I'm out here selling twat. You know what I mean? But you can fucking sell your shit. Sell it.
I have $87 to my name. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
If you see me at strip club on stage, mind your damn business. I'm saving for Christmas.
You see a neck tat, you can bet you can hit that.
You know, sometimes we go to the streets and we go to men, and right now prostitution is real big with these little girls. Some of them make it home, some don't.
Do you think
Why do they all look like cats?
Shots fired!
God, the surgery is killing y'all.
it's the music that's influencing that, or it's just
No, I think it's I just think social media.
It's the moral decay of society. It's when you get on social media and you compare your regular, everyday, mundane lives to somebody else's highlight reel on IG.
I think social media is the devil. You know,
social media.
social media.
But I bet you
Can
won't.
somebody tell me how much coochie supposed to cost? Because I applied for a job and I didn't get it. So I know
For you, it's going to run about $13.
when I sell the coochie, I want to put it on the right side of the market. Like, are we charging rent? Because rent ain't enough. I still need water and electricity, car, no end insurance, food, nails, hair, gas money, you know?
Word on the street is $500 an hour. $1,500 the lowest. Lord have mercy.
Or do you get to come back? Is it like a pay the whole $5,000 fee? You get every 30 days, you get 30 days to hit? Or like, I need to know because I keep trying to go the right way.
Trina said sell it by the grand in a month on a Benz. Yikes. Every expense you have plus time, then multiply by 2.
Why y'all, hold on. Let's address the real issue. Why the hell y'all putting out applications? And then I called up and you said, we ain't been hired for 3 months. But back to the topic, how much the coochie supposed to cost? Rent or rent and some?
Let me know when you find out. I'm fed up. Wow.
Niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food.
Me on a random Tuesday because I sold my cat for $5K a pop instead of my peace of mind for $30 an hour.
Take care of everything. I'm not doing.
And then these women are like, why do men objectify us? Why? You objectify yourself and then try to force us to respect you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Doesn't work like that.
Doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. Where the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills? Where they at?
Women have made dating into like high-key prostitution. Like, y'all are really trying to slide it like it's not. Like, hey, I done gave you my time and my time costs. And they like, for a date? I feel like the date is the payment. Like, I feel like me taking you out to dinner, that's not enough compensation. You're like, no, I got bills to pay. I don't got time to waste. Ooh, why are you on this date? You didn't have to accept
All
it.
the while you getting coochie that's pre-bucked. Already got miles on it. Multiple rear end collisions. Lots of trauma.
You could have said no. Like, I'm not in a place in my life where I can date right now. Like, y'all will accept dates and then want a man to pay for your time. Tell me that ain't prostitution.
It is.
If y'all don't quit fucking playing, if you just selling that coochie, just say that. Say this cooch for
These BBLs killing y'all, and the thighs don't match.
sale. My time is for sale. Say, I am a high-key escort, but I want to keep it low-key. Because that's what y'all are giving.
Guys, it looks like winter is here, and it looks like a lot
She's
of
selling real ass state.
women are going back to the oldest profession alive, which is selling their bodies, doing some strange things for some change. But while making this video, I had no idea this was such a mainstream thing to do. Like, there are real professional women out here selling box. Let's get into it.
Yeah, high-end escorts, bro.
All of them, especially these rap. Like, sweetie, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be funny or like, sweetie, people will really fuck with you more if you.
Women that have 9 to 5 sell box too. Yeah, I know these.
Yeah, that's where you get the cheat box, you know.
5 women love to talk about women who don't have jobs, IG models, 304s, as if they are not selling box too. But baby, I promise you, there are more women working a 9 to 5 that sell box. And the reason being is their 9 to 5 does not cover all of their bills. They love to act like that 9 to 5 job is paying for everything, but in reality, it's just not, boo. $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour is not cutting it at all, especially when there are women out here making $100 an hour or are just entrepreneurs who are
attorneys.
The bag in multiple ways.
But all you're doing is turning your butt around and getting bucked.
And what kills me is the amount of women that come on this platform that look basic as hell with no lashes, no makeup, a bun to the back, and a cardigan that will tell you that the women that don't have jobs are the only ones selling box. As if y'all don't really be trying to make that paycheck stretch just to take a fucking...
It seems like you're a little mad. And maybe someone called you out for selling box and you got caught red-handed.
Vacation. Baby, I worked a 9 to 5, okay, made a good bit on my 9 to 5, and I will tell you, I was still having to call my man when I wanted to do something outside of my budget. So the
It's because a lot of you women get these bullshit jobs and then you think you're supposed to get a 6-figure salary. This is so multi-layered. Let's break this down, chat. Let's break this down. Number 1. Women are some of the most college educated out there, way more college educated than men, but they typically make less because they get BS degrees. I got a degree in underwater basket weaving. I got a degree in horticulture across indigenous backgrounds and geographies with a focus on, geology and the study of rocks. Isn't geology the study of rocks? But you guys smell what I'm stepping in, okay. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas! Oh, Merry Christmas! It's good to have you guys out. But for real though, my dildo, it's multi-layered. Number 1, you're getting a BS degree in geology. Cool, unless you want to go be an archaeologist, which I think most women should be archaeologists because they're really good at digging up the past. But archaeology should only be for women. You know what I mean? Anyways. So it's that, and then they think that they should be compensated just because they have competency in an area that's irrelevant to the marketplace. I've always said, you want to get paid more, you need to provide a high income skill that coincides with the market. Then you'll get a high income when you have a high income skill. But you got to have a specialized skill. If your only skill set is the study of rocks and you're not going to go revolutionize the study of rocks with geology or, paleontology or archaeology, and you're going to be like trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize or you make some grand discovery, more than likely you're not going to get paid that much. It's not like a vital aspect of society to be able to look at rocks and be like, you know, this one's like 1,000 years old. You know, people really don't care about that stuff. If you want to get paid a lot, you got to go do one of the high income skills. You know, go be an attorney, go be a nurse, go be a doctor, go be an entertainer, go be an artist, an actor. Things in the entertainment industry, those get paid a lot. Or something that's highly specialized. You know, you're a welder, you're a plumber, you're an electrician, you dig trenches and lay down power lines. Like things like this, these people get paid a lot. If you're a truck driver, these people get paid a lot because it's a skill set that's needed to help society move and go. So many of you ladies have BS degrees in the history of, you know, Anglo-Saxon culture. Okay, that's cool, but like, what's the best job you're gonna get? Go to a college? That's the best gig you're gonna get, baby girl. That's it. That's as good as it's gonna get. So it's that, plus also, I think it's just women being lazy. I'm not saying all women. A lot of modern women are so lazy, they don't want to go through the grunt work of a 9 to 5. They'd rather get that instant gratification, because a lot of these girls are raised up to be princesses and to think they deserve everything, and then they're entitled, and they think, oh, I should just get everything for free. So there's the other aspect of it. And also the other one is they start to realize as they get older that they're losing their sexuality and that they need to sell it now, because eventually nobody's going to want to buy it, and it's going to be on a discount rack or on a Goodwill rack because nobody's going to want that anymore. There's a shelf life on it. Because women know as they get older, they get less and less attention. When you're from 18 to 24, you're going to get a lot of attention. 24 to 30, not as much. 30 to 35, it starts to dwindle. 35 to 40, you start to become a ghost in the dating market, and men aren't paying attention to you anymore. And then women get that fear of like, oh my God, men aren't paying attention to me, so they start dressing more provocatively. They get in really good shape. They start being more promiscuous so they can get validation from a lot of men. How many of you guys, put a 1 in the chat, how many of you guys have seen an older chick that maybe you grew up with, you went to high school with, you've known for a while, went to college? She went out there, she became a single mom. She had a couple kids with a dude. He's a deadbeat. He just doesn't want to be in their lives, whatever. She got 1 or 2 kids, and then she's a fitness nut now. She's in the best shape of her life. She's got a 6-pack. She's in great shape. Her body looks good. She's posting thirst traps all the time, but at the end of the day, she's just a single mom. So men are going to see her as that. Her value's always going to be lower just because she has kids, no matter how good a shape she's in. That's just how it is, man. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's 2 names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, free. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Which I don't think you guys realize, like, there's more women selling box out there than probably women that have jobs. You gotta think about it. 10% of women from the age of 18 to 24 are on OnlyFans right now. That's 10% of that population. Think about your parents' generation. You think 10% of their generation was on OnlyFans trying to sell their labias for $4.99 a month? Doubt it.
How about you?
Nowadays, we see it. It's way too common.
I didn't know that the vast majority of Instagram models sell box. Y'all gotta wake up, babe. First of all,
if she got link in her bio, the cheeks are for sale.
IG models. They're not signed to an agency.
Yep.
And even actual modeling agencies are a gateway into selling box.
Yep.
That's why Kanye released that video about yachting, because even people like Hailey Bieber, even people like Kendall Jenner, and the list goes on and on and on, have been seen on yachts with rich dudes. And they're not all like buddy friends from college.
Selling
you know what I mean?
box.
Like, y'all gotta wake up. What's really getting y'all fucked up and confused
304s.
is believing that these girls have legit businesses. Oh, I have a link in my bio. You know, shop at my boutique. Buy hair from my boutique.
Yeah.
Or I'm in law school. Or I do real estate. Or I'm da 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 da. Y'all stop. Stop being
It's those three professions right there: real estate, nursing, and lawyers. Women always want to be that when they're a 304. Look at Kim Kardashian. I want to be a lawyer. Look at all these other modern women we've seen, especially on Kevin Samuel shows. Like, I'm into real estate now, or they're a nurse.
naive. Stop believing everything that is told to you.
Yep.
Most of these girls can't even keep a business actually running and profitable past 2 years, let alone 5 years. They make the most money from their box selling business. Wake up.
Yikes, Scooby. Quit my 9 to 5 to sell box.
Being an SW. Like, I love selling this twat.
As a man, if you're not willing to take a burden off of my shoulder, what are you in my life for? A man that doesn't lighten up my load can never be my man. Life is already a lot as
Well, I heard dudes are lightening their load on your face.
I gotta pay bills every month, take care of my mom, almost turning 30. It's just so much going on. So as a man, if you're not willing to take a burden off of my shoulder, what are you in my life for? I just don't see how women settle for men that are not adding anything to them. Because as a woman, you are so powerful. You are so creative. You're influential. You are literally the only being of your kind. You're a woman and a man mixed
God, just body by surgery. You're not supposed to be built like that. You got horse legs.
together. So you're telling me that all of that beautiful divine energy, you're wasting it on somebody who can't even pay your bills? Who's asking you what you bring to the table?
The conversation around people selling it is very interesting because I do believe more times than not everybody is selling it. It just depends on where you're looking at it from, right? Gorgeous Doll is completely out to get taken care of and have a good time and be wined and dined perfectly fine, like most women do want to be, right? We fall into the narrative of, oh, I want the black truck with the roses, and you're selling it. You're selling it. Like, we're all like, okay, let me see from the I point. I'm selling it, right? I'm selling it because I got it for sale. It is like, she's a runner, she's a track star. Some people sell it for dinner. Some people sell it for that vibe. Some people sell it for trips to
Dubai to go to the porta potty parties. Say that 5 times fast.
Monaco, bags from Prada. But people
Corn, alcohol, and sex will always sell. Pimp C. Wise quote. Sell
it. People are selling because people are buying. That's how it works. It's like a whole little revenue cycle.
And that's actually
This is the sales philosophy when it comes to genders and also even age. Like, you want to sell wisdom to young people, you want to sell youthfulness to old people, you want to sell to women's insecurities, and you want to sell to men's lust. That's why a lot of these women do so well, because men lust so much. As a man, that's one of the hardest things to conquer is lust. We're wired that way. We produce millions of sperm every month. You're telling me I'm not supposed to want to buck other women and buck a bunch of people? Like, it's part in your DNA to want to be promiscuous as men. That's why I think men do it better than women do, because women have pair bonding that they want to latch onto one man because they produce 1 egg per month. Trying the I can't pay my mortgage prank on my husband.
Try again next month.
6 little dots that I want.
You're so fucking perfect.
Stop,
You're
babe.
my best friend.
I don't think I'll be able to pay the rent this month.
What do you mean help me? You don't pay the rent. I pay the rent. You've never paid the rent. You've never even offered to pay the rent. You've never even been like, hey, you want $5 towards rent?
I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
In that case, bye.
I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
Well, hell, you don't ever pay the fucking mortgage anyway.
Hey, I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
Bitch, have you ever...
I can't pay the mortgage this month.
What?
I can't pay the mortgage this month.
Who?
I can't.
Kate?
Me.
Who?
Me.
What do you mean you?
What?
I'm not going to be able to pay rent this month.
Well, when the fuck have you ever paid rent?
Babe, I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
Listen, I won't be able to pay the mortgage this month.
You don't pay the mortgage any month.
One thing I gotta give women they props for, like, the way y'all be setting up and taking y'all pictures and y'all be setting up y'all Instagrams and TikToks and y'all be looking like
physical or emotional for money. So if you want to call that selling your body, I guess that's fine. But like,
I just don't get why women are so comfortable saying they're willing to sell their body. All right, let's hop into the Twitter. I got some clips, bro. I got some clips. Just chat. Is this surprising though? Especially when women have requirements like this. It's like 2026 boyfriend requirements. Make me his muse. Post me on social media without asking. Never get mad. Soft spoken. Think twice before he speaks. Loyal, nonchalant. Let me be me. Good luck, honey. Be reincarnated. Maybe you'll find him. There's a clip right now that has surfaced of Kamala Harris on a podcast talking about pretty much admitting that you should have a hoe phase. Let's get off into this.
The important piece of this, though, for anyone who is single, who wants to be in a relationship, is to be kind to yourself and choose to be with someone who is kind. That's really important. You know, choose to be with someone who allows you to laugh at yourself and them. Choose to be with someone who, you know, you like going to the grocery store together, taking a walk together, including doing something fancy together. You know, I mean, and there are different phases in your life, and depending on what phase you're in. Maybe you're going to choose that you want to have that kind of Friday night relationship, or you want that Sunday morning relationship.
Sometimes they go together, and sometimes
you can get both, and sometimes they just is oil and water.
Yes.
Right? And that's okay. You know, you be in those phases where you are having fun.
Yes.
Be in those phases where you have a sense of, you know,
she's a runner, she's a track star.
Kamala would know all about this, though.
I just want something more. But be honest with yourself about what you're in.
Be honest with yourself, and, you know, let them know that you want to be Ran, and let them know that you want to be with, what is his name, Montel Jordan back in the day, and be his side piece. You know, like, you're hearing from a woman that literally used to be in a three-way relationship, bro. Somebody says, how about don't take advice from an old-ass grown woman with no children? Sounds like a cyclical recipe for insecurity and constant self-questioning of one's worth based on sexuality's power dynamics. Figuring this out on your own is one thing. Having a political leader say it is another. I think every liberal should take her advice. Her husband was super kind to his nanny. Oh my God. This is also my thing. It's like, I don't take advice from people you wouldn't trade lives with, bro. Like, I would not ever in the history of everdom trade lives with Kamala Harris. And if I was a woman, I definitely wouldn't be looking up to her, you know. Married 60-year-old Willie Brown, his 29-year-old mistress, Kamala. Like, you gotta love it, bro. She's got a bad track record. Here's the other picture. Friday nights with Montel Jordan. Not even being the main. You're the side at best. Like, you're not even the steak on the plate. You're the mashed potatoes or green beans at best. You know what I mean? That's gotta hurt. Them knees said, well, that's enough, damn. Let's see this clip. Ooh, these knees about to give out. Yoink, Scooby.
Big back.
Look at her jumping, wow. Even on the trampoline, she's barely getting 6 feet off the ground.
Shots fired!
Good Lord. Yoinks, oh my God. Boy, howdy, let me tell y'all, seeing a fat person fall sometimes just lightens up your day, brother. It really does, it really does. All right, dude. This is why women shouldn't vote. No, seriously. It feels like good retardedness. A body count reset may make her sleep better at night, but it sure doesn't repair the damage she got away from being a 304. When your friends surprise you after being a born-again virgin again, it doesn't work like that.
You're a liar!
It doesn't work like that. Rah-rah-ree. We got white for purity, but you're Ran.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
And red for your hymen again? Bro, it doesn't work like that. Body count reset. Oh, these women in New York, they getting busted in. Them cheeks are getting multiple rear end collisions. Brother, what? What is this? All right, this woman says, I'm 5'7" and 130 pounds.
You're a liar!
38 and recently divorced. Describe me in one word. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Actually, that's multiple words.
Big back.
Don't put the space in between big and back. 130 pounds? Who are you lying to? Was there a typo on the 1 that's supposed to be a 2? Ain't no way you're 130 pounds. You're 200. You're as big as Josh Allen on the Buffalo Bills. Ready to hit the A-gap like a mug. All right, what is this? I love these cooking ones, chat. I don't know if you guys like these, but okay, so this says, single with 4 kids and another one on the way is crazy.
Single mom.
Realistic evening after school and work as a 26-year-old full-time working single-parent mom of 4. Okay. Is that a bag of glizzies? Glizzies on the grill, not even cooking on the stove. All right. What do we got here? That backsplash is vomit-worthy. Chest tats, multiple kids. Jesus. That's nutritional right there. Stop having kids. Ain't she pregnant? And of course, they all mix babies.
Naira, there's no school tomorrow? No. What the heck?
It's kindergarten tomorrow.
Just pouring it on. Jesus.
Hands up? Yeah. You trying to get me?
Always messing with his aunt. And then we wonder why these boys are raised up feeling so feminine, because they're raised up around a bunch of women. There's no father figures in the home.
Come here. Bro, where are you going? Coco. You want Coco? Okay, we're gonna... You want Coco?
I mean, they're cute kids.
Y'all is going too fast. Y'all gonna hurt yourself.
But this is the problem, though, is that these women surround these young men, and then we wonder why there's so many feminine young men in this world. Because they're raised by women. I was raised by a woman. I yearned to have a father figure. I yearned to have a masculine figure in my life when I was younger, but I didn't ever get that chance. Because my mom's a single mom. If you're living in your 20s, listen up.
I'm 38 years old.
Golly, we can tell.
I've never been married. I do not have any children. And I can tell you this. You are never going to be happy, truly happy in life, until you take years to get to know yourself as an adult. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship every 6 months and not taking time to understand the things that truly make you happy in life. Who you are, what lights your soul on fire, because that is so important when you come to choosing your partner, and you can't choose the right partner without knowing those things about yourself. So stop feeling like you're running out of time and you need to get married and
You are, though.
have kids by a certain point. Forget all that. Just focus on you and getting to know yourself better. And I'm telling you, it's truly the only way to be happy.
Golly, this is why single women keep women single. Misery just loves company. Let's just look at the comments on this. Why does her face look like it's frozen in place? She should also tell them that most men in their late 30s or early 40s who are not married or divorced are not looking for a 38-year-old woman. We can tell by her injections and nails what lights her soul on fire. She's really gotten to know herself by creating a new self. Never take advice from women with lip filler. That's a pro tip. She ain't bad for 38. A few enhancements helped. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually agree with her entirely on this. No, I don't. No way. When you understand the competitive nature of women, you realize how ruthless they are. This one knows she effed up. Now she's pushing younger, more naive girls towards the cliff just because she needs to take care of the competition. Brutal when you think about it that way. This is so true, though. This is because older women see themselves as younger women, and older men see themselves in younger men. Older women want to shame men all the time for dating younger women. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you've seen this a ton. Go watch the Whatever podcast. Go watch any of these other dating podcasts, or hell, watch the Levi Nichs channel if you want. So many times, older women shame younger women for even wanting older men, and then they also shame older men for wanting younger women. But self-admittedly, all these women more than likely want a man that's older than them. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women want men that are older than them. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with all. I'm going to make like 4 or 5 statements here. Women want a man that's stronger than them. Women want a man that's more intelligent than them. Women want a man that's taller than them. Women want a man that's more confident than them. Women want a man that's more competent than them. There's like 5 things right there. If you really think about it, All those things I'm describing mean that this man is superior to you in one way or another, which means you are inferior to him. More than likely, though, if you want a guy that has all these attributes, besides the few, maybe tall or, handsome or whatever, even in shape, these things take time and experience. That's why women value experience in men, and men value inexperience in women. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not walking around going, well, even when I was, single, I wasn't like, where's all the really experienced women at that I can, lock down and be in a relationship with? No, I'm not asking for that. I'm not asking for that. Because you knew if she was more innocent, the more naive she was, the easier she was to please. Now, it's just part of the game. Women play parts of the game, men play parts of the game. Who am I to play fair when women don't? I never played fair. And I always did what got results. If I needed to be rude, if I needed to be an ass, if I needed to be a dick, cool. I can do all those things. I can be selfish. I can be kind of chauvinistic and pompous. I can do that stuff because it worked. I would see my buddies around me being the nice guys and being the simps, being like, Rebecca, I just really love you, baby. Like, you mean the world to me. I brought you flowers. And then she's hitting my line up because she needs her spine realigned. Big back. Wrong button. Because she needs her spine realigned. That's what it is. And I tell guys, do things that get results. You can't necessarily do things that are moral and ethical, because the thing is, women aren't moving around this dating market being moral and ethical. They're doing things that get results. What is this clip?
You have a guy best friend. Like, how come when you have a guy best friend, like, you don't want to be with them, but you low-key don't want them to be with anybody else? Like, you're like, oh, you're talking to a girl. Not on my watch, buddy. I'm gonna do my charms, And then, like, they're, like, kind of into it, and you're like, whoa, bud, we're just friends. Like, the four things, We just keep on.
Four things. Just called manipulation and childishness. Stay away from these women. Avoid these women. This is why I say in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men and women can't just be friends. As much as people want to say, oh, it's just platonic, we're just friends. No. More than likely, the guy wants something a little bit more than just a friendship, especially if the girl's cute. The only way men and women can be friends is if the woman's a complete big bag. She's ugly and beat, and she has money. That's pretty much the only way a guy would be a friend with a girl. That's just my opinion. Ain't that right, Lokes? Sorry, Chad, I'm a little low energy today. Didn't get much sleep last night. It's the holidays, but Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy time with your family. I got more videos coming your way, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.